Hello guys, my name is Daniel, this is my friend Hunter.
What's up, guys?
What's up? This is my homie, man. And today we want to talk about the networking thing and tell how we got to know each other. Because networking, as we all know, this is an important topic. It's been going from the dawn of our civilization, and people needed to just cooperate for hunting for animals because animals were too big and you were not even capable of hunting them down alone. And no matter hunter's last say just speaks. So that's so important. And I give my word to Hunter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, so he brings up a good point about networking. The thing is, from the time that we have any records of human people, we had to create a network to survive. Just one small group of people would literally die from not having enough food, not having enough land, or not enough people to protect themselves. And so we've always had to network and grow. And even though we don't live in the prehistoric times, and if we don't have friends, we're not going to die, but the growth is still the same in our world today.
Yes, and you can these days just cooperate with people to do videos together, or just go to startups, or for example, my friend has a full-time job as a programmer. He knows how to do front-end and back-end on my website, but I know how to sell and have a good network or some people who might be willing to invest in our project, but I need to pitch them and tell about our points. And there's like a new rise of startups in technology sphere, for example. And if you just know how to build a product and sell it, you can go from entrepreneurial side, but professional side of network is not the same. And friends could be beneficial for you in different aspects. For example,
Well, for example, us. I mean, I think one of the things in our world today is how much we underestimate the power of one person. One person in your life could be the reason why your whole life changes. When you think about the reason you are where you're at now, there's usually a person that you can think about that affected your choices that got you to where you're at. Just one person. And so Daniel and I, we just met. And because we met, we were walking on the street one night, and we just started a conversation. And it turns out that we have all these different skills and talents that we can work together and make, better videos or new things. And this is some of the benefits of just reaching out and finding that one person could change your entire business. They could bring in something that you had never thought about. Or in your life, they could be, your best friend. You could go and travel to places you've never thought about only because one person. And that's why networking is so important.
yes, and it is somehow gets be frustrating to find friends because you just go to different, for example, like-minded groups and you can end up that people just somehow ghost you, and you don't have like the same feedback sometimes from people because people cannot tell you that they don't want to be with your friends. Like even you met in some social approval settings like conference, schools, a college, a job, or some networking events, or around some business center. I don't know, I was standing near some office, and one guy just approached me and asked, "Who am I waiting for?" Because he cares if I'm not losing my time. And we could just strike up some conversation. I say I am iOS developer and he works in game development, so we can make some games together because I know mostly about technology sides and he knows mostly about creative sides. But I can end up getting ghosted by him because he may not get the value, or he thinks it's too weird to be that way. We don't have much connections or chemicals between us, so we don't go.
And well, that's also another point. Sometimes the reason why we don't network or make new friends or reach out to new people is because we think that maybe they're not like us. And sometimes there's people that we'll meet that really aren't really like us. But that's the fun part about networking, is it's a challenge and a game almost, to try to find that one thing that you both do like, the thing that both of the people, whether you're finding these people online or in person, to find the thing that you both do or enjoy doing or like or have something in common, and go from there. But my invitation to you guys is make a challenge to find something that you are similar with, whether it's somebody you're walking next to on the street, like Daniel and I. We both started talking about a business and how we like
entrepreneurship in music.
Entrepreneurship.
I said I want to rhyme it, but I'm not a native speaker, so I just don't get like the same connotation. Like if I should sound like mostly like Midwest or Rocky Mountain singer, like, or I should do like Shawn Mendes type of thing, or like get into mostly West Coast, but West Coast is not maybe appropriate for person like not going from that, because they say about these things that matter to them, and I don't have this kind of life.
And that's why we talk about it, find the thing that we relate to. And I know that if you guys do, your businesses will increase, your life will get better, people will add to your life, they always do. And to think that just being alone or trying to make our own business and do our own thing, to think that way is to limit ourselves. So go out, network, find more people that you can relate to, find people who are different than you, and increase your network, and I promise your business will be better, your life will be better, and you'll be able to help other people as well.
Yes, and just also you have to stay away from some bad connection, because people can influence other people, as Hunter said, but something always can have a downside, and just stay out from some illegal substances that can arise in some way, or as people can be like maniacal excessive clubbing, so they can always invite you over, and you have like some like feeling that you cannot reject them, because it's always funny to do it, but you just live like in the same life, doing the same things all over again and trying to get a different result. If you're like into self-development, so you need to watch out like who your network is, and remember that you are 9 friends is who you are, and be always ready to new improvement, and leave guys comments below. And I personally ask Hunter to leave down a comment below
to videos. I will. Always.
And much more other people. So thank you guys.
See you guys.